Hey YouTube, how's it going? So today we're going to be talking about the things that I wish that I could go back in time and tell younger me, younger, naive Demia, to do, life lessons I should follow to become a healthier, happier, smilier person. So if you want to know and not make the mistakes that I made, stay tuned. Number one, no one cares. And I know that that sounds harsh and that sounds horrible, but it's actually really freeing. No one cares what you do. No one cares what you think. So you can do whatever you want. You want to dye your hair purple? Go ahead, dye your hair purple. You want to cut bangs? Yeah, go ahead, cut some bangs. Do you want to take a gap year after high school and travel the world? Go ahead, because at the end of the day, you need to do whatever you want to do. Because at the end of the day, everybody else is so concerned about what they're doing in their lives that they have no time or attention for whatever it is you think is so important. Okay, next tip. And this is something my mom used to always tell me, and I didn't believe her. I thought, you know what? I'm young. It doesn't matter. I can do whatever I want. It will never catch up to me. I'm not that person. But let me tell you, health is wealth. Make sure that you take care of your body because it is the only body that you have. So make sure you drink a lot of water. Make sure you get a lot of sleep. Eat well, move your body, exercise, all of those things. But for me, my biggest thing was my mental health. For the longest time, I just ignored the anxiety, the always being anxious, the depression, all of the things that I thought were wrong with me, and just buried them deep, 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 deep down. And what I really wish is if I could go back and talk to myself when I was younger, was that it's okay to reach out for help. It's okay to talk to somebody about how you're feeling. And more importantly, you aren't the only person who is feeling like this. You're pretty normal, actually. So take care of your body, take care of your heart, take care of your soul, and take care of your feelings. That's so, so, so important. Cheers. Okay. The next thing I would tell younger me is not to dumb yourself down. Don't dull your shine. Do not make yourself less than you are for anybody. That goes for your parents, for your teachers, for your other schoolmates, for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your boss. I don't care who it is. Live your best life. Don't make yourself smaller than you already are. Because you know what, baby girl? You are perfect just the way you are. You are the right amount. And if someone cannot deal with how smart you are or what a bright, shining light that you are, you don't need them. Hasta la vista. Bye-bye. Later, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. That's what I meant. Bye, Felicia. Anyways, you don't need them. So, deuces. Okay, and now on that note of not making yourself smaller for other people, one of the other things that I wish I had known when I was a lot younger was to dream big. Dream as big and as boldly and as loudly as you possibly can. Do you want to write the great Canadian novel, American novel, whatever, wherever you are? Do you want to, for cancer, do you want to, I don't know. Do you want to have a dog rescue with 19,000 dogs on a huge piece of property or a little island off somewhere in the world? Whatever floats your boat, just dream it. Because all of those people who are telling you that you can't do that, well, honey, they just haven't dreamed as big as you. And maybe their dreams are small, and that has nothing to do with you. So dream big, big dreams, big goals, big, big accomplishments. My next big life lesson that I wish I'd known a lot sooner in life is to invest in people who invest in you. Now, I'm not talking about money here. I'm talking about time and emotions and just people who genuinely care about your well-being. Now, I can't tell you the number of people who have come in and out of my life who sucked. They sucked. Not only did they suck, but they sucked the energy out of me. Like, all they did was take and take and take and take. I would call them if I was having a bad day. It was all them. And then when I was done and I hung up the phone, I just felt even more tired than I did before. Or, every single time they had an event, I was expected to show up, and I showed up and I showed out, and I was, I was there. But anytime I needed their support, or I needed them to contribute to my life and my well-being, where were they? Not over there. Not over there. They were nowhere. So you know what? Those people, cut them out of your life. They're gone. You don't need them. Because I would rather be alone and strong than surrounded by a bunch of idiots who don't have your best interest at heart. This time you may have noticed there's some dogs in this video. Sorry, but not sorry. Now, I know we've just talked about big dreams and big goals and being the biggest, boldest possible version of yourself. But I want to take a look at something on the other end that I wish someone had told me. Right now, you got to live within your means. And what does that mean? That doesn't mean that you can't buy yourself things that you want. That doesn't mean that you can't aspire to have more, or you treat yourself once in a while. A little self-care never hurt no one. But you shouldn't be living a more extravagant or expensive life in order to impress people that don't need to be impressed. If you go out and you rent an apartment or a condo that is way outside your price range, and it's beautiful and it is amazing, it is great, it is beautiful, but you're eating 39-cent ramen every night because that is all you can afford, and you get to maybe lick an ice cube once a week because you have no money, that's not good. If you're flexing over here, buying bags and cars and buying drinks for everybody, shots for everybody, you're that person at the club, you know what? Those people that you're buying for, the ones that are hanging around because you're spending all your money on them, those people are not going to be there when it's all gone. And the ones that would still be there after it's all gone and you got no money and you're barely making your bills and you have to ask for help, if those people are still there, you didn't need to flex on them like that anyway. You didn't need to go out of your way to make yourself seem like a bigger deal than you already are. They want to see you happy. They want to see you comfortable. They want to see you succeeding. So if that means that you don't get to buy around for everybody, then you don't get to buy around for everybody. Which leads me to my next point. You have to treat yourself the way that you want others to treat you. You got to lead by example. Because if you're talking badly about yourself, if you're telling self-deprecating jokes, if you don't take the time to put that little love and attention and pride into yourself every day, do you think the people around you are going to be proud of you? Do you think that they're going to treat you with respect? Do you think that they're going to look up to you and see all the potential that you have? They aren't. They really, really, really aren't. So take it from me. You have to treat yourself and show up in life the way that you want other people to treat you. Because if you set a bar up here and refuse to let anybody treat you less than this right here, you're going to weed out a lot of people who don't deserve you. So it might be a little bit lonelier, but it is so much more fulfilling. Okay, now my last tip, and this might be the lesson I have learned that is the most important. Hey, buddy. You can invent and reinvent yourself again as many times as you would like. When I was little, I wanted to be a figure skater. I wanted to be a doctor, a child psychologist, a lawyer, a judge. I wanted to be a CEO of a major ad company. I wanted to have 5 kids. I wanted to get married by the time I was 22. I wanted to have 4 degrees. Later on in life, I wanted to run my own restaurant. I wanted to own my own restaurant, then own my own restaurant chain. And now I'm tired. And I don't know what I want. But that's the great thing, is that I'm always evolving. I'm always growing. I'm always becoming my real self. And while those things were awesome and those thoughts were great and those dreams were big dreams, and in the moment I definitely did want them, it's okay to take a step back and say, are those dreams really making me happy? Because if they aren't, you gotta change your dreams. Because at the end of the day, what really, really, really matters is that you wake up every day with a grateful heart and a zest for life. And if that means that you gotta sell all your stuff and move across the world and backpack and do missionary work, well, then that's what you're gonna do. Okay. Well, those are my life lessons. Those are the things that I wish younger me had known many, many years ago. If you guys like this kind of content and wanna keep up with me, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye. I mean, I guess I also would have told myself to invest in Apple, and I think invest in Apple and maybe buy into Bitcoin. Yeah, those are 2 other things that I definitely didn't include in this video, but yeah, Apple and Bitcoin. So yeah, there's that too.